Hi guys, it's day two. Day two of talking about Howe Co. Where do I start? I'm going to start off right from the beginning with Martin Howe and myself and the firm. So in 2023 April, I was out with some family members and we got discriminated. But this time we recorded our conversations that we got discriminated, because for so long, for years, we've all said, which Gypsy Travellers, you know when I'm speaking on this video what I mean by it, we always say we see you in court, and we've never fulfilled going forward, because either we go to the next pub or restaurant, we then forget about what just happened, which is hurtful because clearly we're starting to accept it. That's what's happening. We start to accept it, which is shocking, to be perfectly honest, but that's the truth of the matter. So when this happened in April 2023, I allowed myself to go on the net and look for discrimination lawyers here in the UK, and to be honest with you people, there was none. There literally was none, and everyone that I did ring didn't get involved in Gypsy and Travel discrimination. But one that did pop up was Howe Co in Brentford, because they won a discrimination case against JD Weatherspoons on Holloway Road when the travellers got refused after coming out of a meeting with Traveller Movement. So I've also been in one of their meetings with Traveller Movement a long time ago, when I thought that these organisations were there to support us and help us. So I wanted to reach out to them and to learn off them while I set my own organisation. But clearly when I start learning as much as I goes on, I'm on it for 3 years now, it was a joke. It was a total joke. They were never there to help us, not from the get-go. We're living in a system where it's corrupted, and they're also a part of that, which I'm going to prove to you, the whole lot of you this year. Without God is good. But I'm going to go back to Martin. So I went into the office, had a meeting with Martin, sat down. I asked him, could he help me campaign against the discrimination cases that we have, because we want to end discrimination once and for all. Martin, yeah, no problem, we'll take on your cases. We give Martin our cases. Martin sat on our cases, people, till it came up to the 6-month time frame. So discrimination cases, people, from the date of the incident, which trust me and believe me, took me a long time to learn, and I think I've learned a lot so far. So it takes you 6 months from the date of that incident. So what Martin done to us was made us come into the office, signed a contract as a CFA, and then did not do no work. He sat on the videos until it came up to the time of the 6-month period, where you either have to throw it in the bin, which I mean get rid of them, or bring them to court, which then he told us we had to issue court fees. So 5% of whatever we wanted to put in for example, if it was 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, whatever it was, we had to pay 5% for a court fee. Martin never told us, for those who are on benefits, that he could do an EX160 form. Martin never told us nothing about that. Martin also never told myself the steps. Whole year, 2 years with Martin now, a whole year learning myself, my firm, which I assumed was there to help us and advise us in the best way possible, couldn't even tell me the protocol of the steps until I started telling him when I used to come into the office for the meetings. And his face used to be red. His face used to be red. How did I learn? How did I know this? How did I know that? He was actually asking me how much a traveller is getting on other cases. Clearly he didn't have a Scooby, but he wanted to take on more and more cases, day in, day out. He wanted all the videos sent to him, which I then was speaking to a lot of travellers. Why is this man itching for all these videos? Then speaking to other organisations and travellers who used to work alongside him, said because they would give them videos to the Traveller Movement to do culture training out of your evidence, and also give your evidence to Equality Human Rights and get more funding. That's what I've been told. That's what I've been told by a few people. I then asked Martin, when I found that out, could he do an NDA, clearly not to show anyone else other than the third party or videos and he refused to do an DNA in his office. This just showed all red flags. It was just all red flags from the get-go. Martin was 100% at the beginning until we signed the CFAs. Then Martin changed, totally changed. Took on a lot of our cases. Independent pubs, he's saying, couldn't find operators, didn't know who owns them. Some pubs are Green Kings and Marston's, and he told me he couldn't find operators or no one was getting back to him. Me personally, I believe Martin's been paid out for these cases, and the SRA will find that out for us. When his accounts are checked, his staff has also been threatening other travellers. If you don't take an NDNA, they are not representing them. If you don't accept an offer, they're not representing them. So they're looking for any way possible to get out. Any way possible. Howe Co firm are looking to get out of what they started from the beginning, when they're meant to help us, support us to end discrimination by bringing these to court. It was never about money, Martin, because you know that, because I've told you 101 times over. It was never about money, but you had different intentions, totally different intentions. Every single day, people, I'm going to be making more videos of how we were treated with Howe Co. In the meantime, we are going to be reaching out this week to all the other gypsies and travellers here in the UK that have sent him videos to his firm and that you've signed a CFA, because I truly believe that he's been paid out for some load of cases and the money goes into his account. So how are we meant to know? How are we meant to know? Like I said, this is my opinion. There's a lot of stuff that I'm going to show through emails of threats from Howe Co's firm to clients, to family, to friends of mine. A lot of people, I apologise that I have said over a year ago, use this firm. Like myself, I had no other organised firms to take on cases, and I only tried my living hardest to do as much as I could for gypsies and travellers, and I assumed that this firm was there to help us. But later down the line, you realise that firm was never there to help us. It was there for his own pocket only. He's got 3 people are underneath him: David Enright, Kieran O'Rourke and Martin Howe are the 3 founders or partners in Howe Co. So I'm going to give you some more updates tomorrow, people. I know it's an 8-minute video, so I'm going to give you some more updates tomorrow. I'll tell you exactly what we've done with these videos and what Martin has done to throw them all out, and now what he's done is to put all our cases into one. But listen, hope you all enjoy your Monday evening, and I speak to you all soon tomorrow.